The collective. I know you haven't been seeing me in a minute. Um, I've been handling some business with courts or whatever. I'll get into that a little bit later. But what I wanted to share with you is I need you to I need you to Google the General Civil Order, June 10th, 2014. I just, not too long ago, broke the code on that whole General Civil Order. Now, there's a couple of things that you need to know when you read that General Civil Order that I'm expressing to you right now, that you need to know when you read it. So then when you go back and read it again, you'll understand that General Civil Order, they're talking about us. Now, when you finally break it down, well, before you get into reading the General Civil Order, there's a few things that I think that you guys need to know. One is a state is a person. That's what state means in law, a person. Okay. Enough states, you know what I mean? Each one of us is a state, is a person. And enough states can create a nation. And enough states can create a government. Okay. Also, organic, we all know that organic means natural. Okay, you're going to see these you're going to see these words in the General Civil Order. Organic, state. Organic means natural, state means person, federal means contract. They even stipulate that inside the General Civil Order. You'll see it. You'll also see that fraud has no statute of limitations. You'll also see that. Okay, and as you read it, apply all of what I just said. Apply that. Where it says state, put person there, and where it says organic, put natural there, and where it says federal, put contract there. Okay, and you're going to break the code to what that General Civil Order is really speaking about, and it's really speaking about the natural person of this continent, America. Okay, when you break the code, I need every collective person that knows that they're Indigenous American Indian. I need you to send it to every Secretary of State's office. I need you to send it to every mayor, governor. They all need to know that we understand it now, and they all need to know that we have broken the code to that General Civil Order that was issued to Obama by Pope Francis back in, it was either 2013 or 2014. I broke the code to that, and it's all speaking about us, the Indigenous American Indian. They thought they was going to hide that, but they couldn't hide it for long. Somebody was going to come across it and decipher it and understand that they're speaking about the indigenous, the original Indigenous American Indian, not those damn natives, the original Indigenous American Indians, and that is us. But I need every collective person with a genius mind to send that. Once you break it down, because we all are geniuses, okay? As a collective, we're all the geniuses. When you break down that General Civil Order dated June 10th, 2014, you're going to see who they're really talking about, okay? And the reason why I'm saying is sending it to because all of them don't have that document. They wanted to keep that hush hush, okay? And I just recently used it a couple of months ago and yesterday, and it scared the shit out of the courts, okay? Because they weren't even aware of it. Okay, I mean they were so scared that it was a great chance when I was in that courtroom that I'm trying to figure out, not figuring it out. I already figured it out. Why was the sheriff? There was no bailiff in my court on my court case. There was a sheriff there, and you remember in the Matrix? You remember in the Matrix when they said, Lawrence Fishburne? He said something to the degree like they would do anything to protect the system. Well, yesterday when I was in that court and I scared everybody with that general civil order that I submitted to the clerk of court's office before I went to court, it scared the shit out of them so bad that it was a great possibility that if I didn't handle it the correct way as the point man of this whole thing, I might not have been coming back out of there, out of that courthouse. So I'm saying to you is it's time for all the collectives that are aware of who they are to sit down and really read that general civil order. And after you decipher it and break the code, that general civil order, it can't just be me, just one person, to submit it to the secretaries of states. I mean, because there's 50 states, okay? But within those 50 states, you know, there's an indigenous American Indian there, okay? And we as a collective need to submit the general civil order to every secretary of state, every mayor's office, every governor, so that they know that now we know, okay? Because something's got to be done. Because I noticed in the courtrooms that these courts are going rogue now. They don't care. They don't have to honor the Constitution. Because when that general civil order was submitted to Obama, he had to give up the Constitution for the United States to the UN. Now the UN owns the Constitution for the United States. And you know, if these white people found out about that, they'd probably start shooting up the place. But you know, they only had 560 years to rule this continent, and their time had expired around that time when that general civil order came out. So check out that general civil order and really read it, and and make sure you apply what I said in the beginning of this video. Make sure you put down where it says organic, you're going to put down natural in that place of where in the place of it. Then you're going to put down where it says state, you're going to put person. Where it says federal, you're going to put contract. And then you're going to understand that general civil order and who it's really talking about. So peace and blessings to the collective. And you know, like I say always, I'll talk to you guys real soon, but you really need to look at that general civil order and decipher it like I did, and you're going to see what it's really saying. Their time is up. It's time to give it back to the original, you know, to the natural person, okay, which is us. Peace and blessings. Talk to you guys real soon. Peace.